It doesn't mean you don't love your baby. I know there's like a lot of controversy over this one. Say hi. No? Okay. Hey, I'm Amber. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. The newborn phase can be so special and magical, but it can also feel so incredibly difficult. So today I have 5 tips that will help you survive and hopefully enjoy that phase of your baby's life. So let's just jump right into it. So tip number 1 is to admit that it's hard. It can be so incredibly cathartic. I had to Google that word, but it's exactly the word I'm looking for. To just express exactly how you're feeling. Saying that you're having a hard time doesn't make you a bad mom. It doesn't mean you don't love your baby or that you don't love the newborn phase in general. It just means exactly that you're having a hard day, a hard week, or maybe even a hard couple of weeks. And that is okay. I would be sitting here rocking Kai and he would just be crying his little eyes out, and I had gone through the whole checklist of what I needed to do to get him to stop crying, and nothing was helping. And I would just out loud to myself say like, oh, this is hard right now. And that just felt so good. So write it down, say it out loud to yourself, tell a spouse, a friend, or even a therapist if you need to. It can be so healing. And you might also find that if you're numbing yourself to the hard emotions, you might actually be numbing yourself to some of the really good emotions as well. So just let it all out. It's okay to say you're having a hard time. The second tip is the one that so many people give, and I know there's like a lot of controversy over this one, and that is to sleep when your baby sleeps. And hear me out here. I know that a lot of people say, well, if I sleep when my baby sleeps, when am I gonna get anything done? Here's the thing. The dishes can wait. The laundry can wait. I understand if you're someone that really thrives in like a very clean and organized environment, because that's how I am. But I think during the newborn phase, sometimes you need to just let go a little bit of the way that you care for your home, just a little bit, so that you can care for yourself better. And the good thing is, newborns generally sleep kind of a lot. So you don't have to sleep every single time that they sleep, but maybe just for 1 or 2 of their naps, go ahead and take a nap yourself. It really, really helps. And I struggled with this that first month because I felt like if I napped too much that I was just like sleeping my day away. But if I wasn't napping when he was napping, I was just like sitting here like a zombie. And so I finally got to the point where I was like, okay, I might as well take 1 or 2 naps a day. It's okay, I'm not missing anything. And it really, really made me feel a little bit more alive. So definitely just take a nap, it's okay. The last thing you want is for your baby to be cared for, your house to be like immaculate, but then you are over here ready to pass out by the end of the day. Before I get on to the next tip, I would love to ask a quick favor. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit that little button down below. I would love to see you around here more often. The third thing is to ask for help. And this is one that can be really, really hard. I know that a lot of people, myself included in general, not just with babies, just struggle asking for help with all kinds of things. But definitely ask for help, whether it's from your spouse, your parents, or even a friend. For me, when Kai was born, I had just been laid off. Like exactly 1 week before he was born, I got laid off. And so I felt, once Alex started going back to work after Kai was 2 months old, I felt like I needed to be doing everything because Alex was working. Thank goodness for me, Alex actually was the one that was like, it's okay to ask for more help. Like, he's my child as well. I can help more than just like the bare minimum. So that kind of helped me ask for help. But if you need permission, I'm giving it to you right now to ask for help. And you know, hopefully you have a partner, or if your parents aren't nearby, then I really think asking for a friend can be a good option. And I think that one can be kind of weird because like they're not related to you, it's not their baby, but One, a lot of close friends are really excited when you have a baby because, you know, they get to be kind of like the fun, unrelated aunt or uncle. Another thing is to reverse the situation. If your friend was coming to you and was like, hey, I am really struggling, could you just watch my baby for like an hour so I could take a nap? Would you be there for your friend? And I think the answer is probably yes. So, I mean, that might help you just get over the hump a little bit to ask your friends. The fourth tip is to take time to slow down and notice and enjoy the small details. I think sometimes, especially in that newborn phase where your days are kind of just like feeling repetitive, you know, you're just in this like feed the baby, change the baby, put the baby to sleep, do the whole thing over again, soothe the baby, kind of a routine. Those small details can really just like brighten your day. Like sometimes I would be up at night with Kai and I would just be like, oh my gosh, I am so tired right now. I just want to pass out. And I would look down and I would just look at like his little cheek, like his plump, smooth little cheek, or the way that his hand like rested on my chest or something like that. And it just really helped me get through those tough times. Like it made those hard times just feel a little bit more special when I took the time to notice all these little moments and details because they're so fleeting. It goes by so fast. So definitely just slow yourself down, notice as much as you can about the moment, and instead of focusing on how tired you are or cranky or whatever, focus on those little details instead. The last tip is to try, emphasis on try for this one, to take a little bit of time for yourself every day. And I say emphasis on try because the fact of the matter is that there might be some days where there is just no time, and that's okay. But most days you could have anywhere between 5 minutes to an hour to do a little something for yourself. And I think that's really important to keep in mind. Like, don't feel that you need 30 minutes to an hour to do something for yourself. It could just be 5 minutes of sitting outside while your partner takes the baby. Or honestly, for me at least during that newborn phase, sometimes just taking a shower felt like self-care to me. Come on. Here's June. I actually feel like this one can even go hand in hand with sleeping with when the baby sleeps, because sometimes taking a quick nap can feel like self-care in that whole phase. For this one, I also think if you have a partner or someone living with you in your home helping you care for the baby, it's a good idea to communicate what you would like to do for yourself at the beginning of the day. Like I would tell Alex first thing in the morning, hey, today I would really love to just do 10 minutes of yoga, or tonight I would really love to just take like a 20 or 30 minute bath if that's okay. And that way we both knew this was something to try to plan and make time for later, as opposed to like him getting home from work and then me just being like, here, I'm gonna go take a bath. You know, I think it's just always better to over communicate, and that way everyone is on the same page. And honestly, if your partner is there, it's probably good for them to do the same with you as well. Like if there's something that they really want to do for themselves, you know, for them to make sure to communicate that to you. And that way you're both getting a little bit of self-care time. Okay, I feel like I blew through these tips really fast, but that is all I have for you. I really hope that you found this helpful, especially if you're in the thick of it. If you are, you can do it and it will absolutely get better. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you are pregnant and you're watching this to prepare yourself, check out this video right here, the 9 postpartum essentials that you need. I hope you are having a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.